Greetings, my name is Blaze and welcome to my channel. If you've not been here before, I talk about thought, theory, and my interpretation when it comes to things that I'm interested in. Today's topic is going to be Doctor Strange. So, when the first Doctor Strange movie came out for the MCU, I did a little bit of a review and I actually called some of the things that I thought were going to be in it and ended up being in it. I want to try that again, because Doctor Strange is definitely my favorite Marvel comic book character, and I've liked him ever since I was a kid. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we have this trailer here, and I'm going to watch it and make some comments and make some guesses of what I expect to see in Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness.
Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Why? We tampered with the stability of space-time. The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
Just seeing and pausing for a moment here, see if I notice anything that stands out to me. So far, not. I mean, obviously, we have the watch from the first movie that is still damaged from the wreck. And then, of course, we have him here in his classic outfit. Gotta love the Doctor Strange outfit. Now, he does have the Eye of Agamotto again. The interesting thing about the Eye of Agamotto, though, is people are like, oh, it was destroyed. And it was. But if we go with the lore from the comic books and from the cartoons, the Eye of Agamotto is a symbol. It's not an individual specific item. So it could be the Eye of Agamotto without the Infinity Stone inside of it. Since it's, again, supposed to be a symbol itself. Even in the comic books, when he first defeated Dormammu, he actually earned a more powerful version of the Eye of Agamotto. There was an animated version that Marvel had come out with, an animated Doctor Strange movie, which was fantastic, by the way. And everybody wore an Eye of Agamotto. So it's supposed to be a symbol. So it makes sense that he might have it again, especially if it doesn't have the Infinity Stone in it.
It was the only way.
All right, this is a cool scene here. We already see the ocean out of the side. And I guess this is to either represent that the world's starting to come apart, or he might be in a parallel dimension already, and that there's a fusing between the astral planes. Either way, really cool scene. I like what I'm seeing so far.
But I never meant for any of this to happen.
Pausing just for a quick second again. Yeah, you can see pretty clearly there the Eye of Agamotto. And it's closed, so we're not sure what's inside of it. But yeah, it looks pretty close to the original one. Nice little nod. Wanda's hand there, you saw. Wong cut up. He's going to be in some action. In this scene here, we actually have Christine Palmer in a wedding dress. This actually already dashes one of my hopes. I was really hoping they would introduce Clea to the MCU, but I don't think they're going to if they're going to have Christine Palmer be his love interest. Not Gina Atwater from the animated version, but, you know, still same character from the first movie. Makes sense. And then right here, with that jacket and that star on it, I think that's American Chavez. That's my assumption here. I think that's what that is.
Wanda.
Obviously, we run into Wanda here. I actually have not finished seeing WandaVision yet. I'm trying to catch up on that. So I assume there's a reason that she's out here in the field clipping flowers. But I'm not surprised they did the crossover here. In many of the comics, they actually have a crossover between these two characters. So that's pretty typical to see them together.
I knew sooner or later you'd show up. I made mistakes, and people were hurt.
I'm not here to talk about Westview.
Then what are you here for?
I need your help.
With what?
What do you know about the multiverse?
Classic Doctor Strange visuals here. Spinning outside of a doorway, which just seems to be floating in the middle of nowhere. Awesome stuff. This is classic Doctor Strange.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
That was kind of cool. Let me rewind that for a second. We've got Mordo here with the long hair, dreadlocks, and got some facial hair going on. That's actually a pretty cool look. I like how they make him look here.
I hope you understand. The greatest threat to our universe.
Okay, we're going back again a second here to that little clash between Mordo and Doctor Strange. It looks like Doctor Strange is handcuffed and Mordo's hitting him with some sort of weapon or sword. This, of course, to me seems very reminiscent, again, of the animated movie that they did, where they were actually fighting with martial arts weapons and stuff. I hope I see some more martial arts in this. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that maybe we will see some martial arts in this, just due to the fact that Doctor Strange is not only the Sorcerer Supreme and the Master of the Mystic Arts, but he's also an incredibly capable martial artist. And as far as I know, can pretty much beat most of the characters in the Marvel Universe in hand-to-hand combat.
To our universe.
Alright, we're rewinding that here. Oh, do you know who this is? Shuma Gorath. Straight up, Shuma Gorath is in this movie. That's insane.
Is you.
Things just got out of hand.
Alright, that is pretty clear. We are actually going to be merging together the multiple versions of the MCU with the different stuff that's been done on Disney Plus. This is clearly the Doctor Strange from What If. It's pretty clear. So I guess they're going to merge all the different versions that we've seen from the shows and everything and just kind of pulling them all together, which is also interesting because it kind of opens up for past stories and future stories as well. So you could technically bring back characters like Tony Stark potentially and have someone else play them, since he could be from a different reality. Alright, so a lot of very exciting things in that. Very hard to guess what they might do with the story or what direction they might go into. I'm going to guess the premise and overall plot, of course, is going to be that now that the worlds are split and we've got our multiverse where everything can connect now, that we're going to get, of course, some extra dimensional threats, such as Shuma Gorath. I don't think they're going to introduce Clea, which is a shame. I do think that Baron Mordo and Doctor Strange will fight. They will not reconcile, and I don't think that Mordo is going to be defeated. I think he's going to continue to linger as a threat out there. I do see some scenes in there where it looks like the Sanctum Sanctorum is going to be destroyed. I don't think that's going to be permanent damage. I think that's going to be like sort of an interdimensional thing, and that it's going to be pieced back together and working fine. I think we're going to see some really powerful magic going on from Doctor Strange here. We're going to see what he's capable of doing, and I think he's going to be pushed to his limits. And I think he's going to have to make choices that would make him uncomfortable. I think that the interesting thing that stands out to me the most, though, is they're showing this dark version of Doctor Strange. Interestingly enough, if you've seen What If, here's a spoiler. There is the dark Doctor Strange in What If. At the very end, technically he wins, and he's imploded and stuck in this tiny little pocket dimension. So clearly he's been released from that. So I'm going to actually take a stab and say that Doctor Strange at the end of What If is the Doctor Strange that we're seeing here. And I have a feeling that the Doctor Strange from the main MCU universe is going to defeat that Doctor Strange. I believe that the Ancient One will make another appearance. And I think that we will probably introduce some other cosmic villain of some form. I'm going to say Dormammu does not make a reappearance, is going to be my guess. But I think I would not be surprised if they introduced Nightmare. That's going to be my assumption, that Nightmare might be introduced at some point in this. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I'm hoping for. That's just a shot in the dark, not based upon what I'm seeing here. But yeah, not a lot to go off of, and unfortunately I'm not going to make a lot of guesses just kind of a little bit of speculation there, but I'm looking forward to seeing the next couple trailers, and so far the movie looks awesome. I hope they don't let us down. Thanks for watching. Put your thoughts below. What do you think? What do you think they're going to be doing with Doctor Strange? Do you think I'm right? We're not going to see Clea? Do you think Mordo is going to be fighting Doctor Strange but will survive and remain a threat? Do you think that they're going to introduce Nightmare? Do you think we'll see Dormammu again? What are your thoughts there? Share them below. Thanks for watching.